Hey, what is up, guys? This is Logan75 and today we're talking Star Wars The Force Awakens and its main villain Kylo Ren. Now, let me talk about today how much he actually kind of like sympathizes with Anakin Skywalker, aka Darth Vader. Now, in their Jedi beginnings, extremely similar. Qui-Gon Jinn noticed how strong Anakin was with the Force. Luke Skywalker noticed how strong Ben Solo was with the Force. They both were martyred into these respective Jedi orders. Now, of course, the transition to the dark side was both met by an evil master who was extremely adept in the dark side of the Force. And in this case, it was Darth Sidious, aka Chancellor Palpatine. Kylo Ren's case, it is the supreme leader of the First Order, that being Grand Master Snoke. Now, the thing is, both of them went to the dark side for the same reason: more power. However, Anakin had a specific reason. He wanted to save his wife Padme. That was his reason to turn to the dark side. When you look at Kylo Ren, we don't know his entire reason right now. We just know that he wanted more power. He wanted to exceed the limitations of a Jedi, and he know he wasn't going to do that under the tutelage of someone like Luke Skywalker, so he turned to the dark side. Now, as far as the things they did while they were actually on the dark side, as far as things they did evil and sinister, extremely similar. Again, Obi-Wan and Anakin had this battle, and Anakin had to fight someone they looked to as a father figure. He literally said in episode 2 that Obi-Wan was like a father to him. When you look at Kylo Ren, he literally killed his father. Now, Anakin, of course, was going to do that, and eventually he did in episode 4 when he's Vader. But it's a situation where you have to fight somebody that's your father. You have to deal with somebody that's your father, and you're going to be torn about it. Anakin, you can literally see, there's one scene in episode 3 where he actually cries. There's a tear going down his eye after he kills all the Separatist leaders. I don't know if there's more. You can definitely relate it to his suffering, because he's suffering by this point. So you can see the tear going down his eye. And then when Kylo Ren was faced with the task of killing his father, he cried in that moment because he was torn. He said he was a troubled soul. And in that case, Anakin was a troubled soul too, because he loved this woman so much that he was willing to do anything to protect her, anything to save her life. And that even drove him to the point of turning to the dark side. Kylo Ren, on the other hand, was so entrenched with power that it led to him turning to the dark side. So it's extremely similar how much they both end out. And then you look in episode 3, Anakin has a scar above his eye. Kylo Ren he doesn't have a scar above his eye, but he is scarred because in episode 7, Rey is able to slice him in the face with the lightsaber of Anakin, I might add. So he is sliced in the face by his own father's lightsaber, leaving him with a scar at the end of the movie, very similar to how Anakin has a scar at the end of episode 3. No, throughout episode 3 actually. So Kylo Ren has a lot of similarities to him. That only adds to the fact that he worships him. He actually calls out to him. Now, he's not actually worshiping Anakin, he's worshiping Vader, because he likes the dark qualities of Vader more than he likes the qualities of Anakin. So in that case, he is worshiping Vader, and it's extremely see-why, as he has walked down a similar path that Vader has. And that's why I feel Kylo Ren is extremely similar to his grandfather, Darth Vader. But that's going to be about it for today's video, guys. Please tell me down in the comments below, how much do you think Kylo Ren relates to his grandfather? And do you expect to see this idea expanded on in the next two films as we move forward towards episode 8 and episode 9? Be sure to leave a like on this video, guys, if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for us to go for the latest and greatest Star Wars content on YouTube. Until next time, this has been Logan75, and I'll definitely see you guys in a later video.